Oh my god.
It's so true.
Boom. I'm eating breakfast. Breakfast is good. I wonder. Oh my god. I'm dying. Okay.
Sweet. It's a mood.
Oh crap.
What? No, we can't have said that.
Oh dear.
Dogs fucking pizzas. You can't have said that. It just sounds like dogs fucking pizzas. Dogs fucking pizzas. It just sounds like dogs fucking pizzas. That's all I'm hearing. Dogs fucking pizzas.
It's so true. It's Marvin.
So, Marvin, what have you got to destroy my brain today? There are only 2 days in your entire lifetime that aren't 24 hours. The day you're born and the day you die. Oh, so you decided you just want to annihilate my brain today. The rich used to pay the poor for entertainment, but today we pay the rich for entertainment. I promise you one day I'm going to find out if you're alien. I promise you. When you make a face, your skull doesn't move. It's just your skin and your muscles shifting and bending in different positions to make a smile. Clapping is just giving yourself a high five for someone else's hard work. Why do you do this to me? Why do you insist on torturing me? Knocking on someone's door is just you basically punching their house until they give you attention. I'm sorry, Marvin, what universe have you drifted off to that just has brought you to this point? Walking is just you continuously screwing up your balance and falling into your other leg. Marvin, I promise you, you've literally destroyed every brain cell I've had. The only reason you really want to make money is just to get rid of it all in the end. Holy cow. I'm on another level. I'm out.
What are these? They look like boogers.
Those are asparagus.
Asparagus? What are asparagus? These don't taste like my boogers at all. These are actually pretty good.
It's time to do some more joking hazard. Let's go.
This one's good.
Okay.
I'm so depressed.
Aw. Oh my god.
I regret nothing.
I love this.
I don't know if you're supposed to put your contour on before the rest of your makeup or after the rest of your makeup, but it doesn't matter because men are stupid. So long as you look like a newborn baby, they are willing to mate with you. I'm poor, so I have this contour palette and this contour stick. I regret buying both. I must warn you, the transition to in might be startling. First things first, check your flesh. As you can see here, I have no flesh. Contouring is a very dangerous game. Once, a man walked in on me while I was contouring. I had to pretend I was schizophrenic so he'd think that I was playing in cat shit and he'd leave me alone. It was a sad day. If the men find out we can shapeshift, they're going to tell the church. Eliminate the nose. You can pretend that you have no nostrils. Men will be bewitched and hand over their wallets. Men don't like nostrils. You want to look like a pterodactyl. Men love pterodactyls. Beautiful.
I was seeing how many oranges I could fit in my mouth before throwing up, and my doorbell rang. I wasn't expecting anyone, and when I answered it, there was no one there, just a notebook. It was kind of creepy, but when I opened it, I realized it was for my horoscope cousin Gretchen, and she'd drawn me, a Peppa Pig? I thought I'd draw her something back, so I made, 2 minions in love. And I left it in the same place for her. The next morning, the doorbell rang again, and I opened it to find another Peppa. So I took the liberty of drawing Rainy Rodriguez as my sleep paralysis demon, and put it back the same place as yesterday. However, the next day I received something completely different. When I opened the sketchbook, Peppa had turned into bacon? Is this a threat? I texted her, haha, very funny, Gretchen, stop coming to my house. And she was like, what? And so I replied, Peppa time is canceled, Gretchen. And she replied, I don't know what you're talking about. So, knowing that wasn't Gretchen the whole time, I felt completely terrified, so I watched some seafood ASMR eating and fell asleep. I woke up to my leg burning from my laptop. My hand kind of felt weird, and I noticed I was covered in bacon. Anyways, now I'm completely terrified, and I don't know what to draw in return. Please help.
I'm gonna ruin her childhood, part 18. Peter Pan was a deranged psychopath who tricked and trapped little kids in Neverland. He killed them after they grew up, which is why they could never leave as adults. But Captain Hook actually escaped Neverland as an adult, which explains why Peter Pan attacked Hook and fed his arm to a crocodile. So that means this whole time, Peter Pan was actually the bad guy. What? Pretty cool! I'm gonna ruin her
So
childhood.
true.
2:31 and I was laying in bed because I was super bored because, you know, staying at home is very boring. But and then I remembered I had soup downstairs, my absolute favorite food ever. So I ran downstairs and I went in the fridge and I saw that my soup was still there and I was so happy because nobody ate it. And I poured it into the bowl and it kind of looked like baby puke or baby food, but it's okay. Warmed up my potato soup for 2 minutes and then I ate it. It was really good and then it was gone in like 3 seconds. Kind of sad, but it's okay. And then the next day I was laying in bed trying to do laundry and I was super tired and I hadn't eaten yet. And then I remembered there was soup downstairs. Not the same soup. I already ate all that soup. But then I found this soup packet. So I decided to make that. All you have to do is add water. And then I saw that there's little noodles in it, and I was like, uh-oh, gluten? That's probably gonna kill my stomach if there's gluten in it, but hey, it's okay, I was starving. I was eating some gluten-free banana bread, and then my cat was like meowing so loud, so I opened the door, and then I offered him some banana bread, and he actually wanted to eat it, and I was like, you can't eat banana bread, you're a cat! I had to pour the soup, and then it had a little spaz attack and splattered all over me. It kind of hurt, but it was okay, and then I put pepper in my soup, and I tasted it. It was so hot! Why do I taste boiling things? As I was eating it, I was like, kid, this soup is too good to be true. It tastes so good, so I went to check the ingredients, and yes, there was wheat in it. It was the very first ingredient, which was so sad. I put my soup in the sink, I cried a little bit, went upstairs, and then I went to bed. It was 2:31 and I was...
When you're sneaking around at 3 a.m. and stub your toe. When you're laughing at coronavirus memes and then you cough. Coughs one time. Everyone at the grocery store. You better finish that food now or else I'm gonna beat that me. Homeschool dudes finding out they still have school. When you're sneaking around at 3 a.m. and stub your toe. Hey, bud. I'm home.
Alexa, Alex is home.
What the fuck?
Welcome home, Bob.
It was good.
Give me cuddles or die.
Oh my god. What the fuck? Okay.
Why?
Psychology tricks to fuck with somebody's mind that I may or may not use. You'll never know. If someone's telling you a story that involves another person, no matter what they say, always respond with, that's actually not the way that I heard it. Every time, they're gonna change the story, even if it's just a little bit. If you're ever at a red light and there's a car next to you, but the lanes behind you are completely empty, put your car in reverse and slowly just start going backwards. The car next to you is gonna freak out a little bit, think that they're going forward, and slam on their brakes. This one would work really well if you can get everybody in on it to mess with your teacher. Get your entire class to casually just look into the corner of the room and stare. Your teacher's gonna follow the gaze and just be really confused with all of you. What are you doing? Psychology tricks.
I was playing in my neighborhood by myself. A lizard! And I thought to myself, wow, look at that skinny little lizard in the middle of the road. So I ran over to him to say hi, and the lizard was flat! It got ran over by a car! I gave him CPR, but it wouldn't work. I named him Lizard. Rest in peace to my little lizard buddy.
He's crying. He's actually crying.
I was playing in my neighborhood.
Part 33.
But I am not mentally prepared for this tonight. A lockdown is just a dangerous game of hide and seek. Thank God I'm homeschooled. If a bread factory burnt down or lit on fire, would it then be a toast factory? Marvin, how bored do you have to be to think of some of these? A window is just a see-through hole in the wall. Never mind, that kind of answered my question for me. If we learn from mistakes, doesn't that make teachers mistakes? Boom, roasted. I'm not gonna lie, I was not expecting that. Can deaf people hear dreams, or is it all visual? At this point, I wish I could just block you out. Like, I wish I couldn't hear. Why is it when you're around people you feel uncomfortable, yet when people leave you feel lonely? Why do we say up the heat but turn down the air? Huh? Sorry, I'm still questioning life. Chicken tenders are just long chicken nuggets. How dare you, you liar! Why is every princess related? My brain has nothing left to say to you at this point. When you walk your dog, really your dog's walking you because it's always in front.
Memes are the only cure for sadness. Okay, let's see. When you choose YouTube